racetrack?
I think it was. Damn, I don't remember the name of it.
The 20 laps. Panther Frameworks Crate Sprint Cars is going to be Bruno Richard going away from the pole in the 72 along with the 87 of Andrew Hennessy. Row number 2, Tucker Donoth, the Z28 with the 27W of Nick Webb. Row number 3, Cam MacKinnon, the 85, Ken Klinkowsky in the 30. Row 4 is George Sanford in the 25, Chad Kramer in the 89. Row number 5, Josh Verne Jr. scheduled to go in the 1V, and he is out there in a backup car along with Rachel Zacharias outside of row number 5. Row number 6, Jon Liberty in the number 6 along with Chris Hulsizer scheduled to go in the 100, and he did make it out there, so we are set to go. White flag is going to be displayed. We have got 12 Panther Frameworks Crate Sprint Car drivers ready to do battle for 20 laps of racing here at Can-Am.
It's not bad.
Oh.
That's the best they better than had last year. Both cars.
Oh, yeah.
Set for green, 20 laps is the distance. Bruno Richard trying to get another Can-Am win. Andrew Hennessy won 5 times last year. Green lights are on and we're underway. As they roll through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway, it is Bruno Richard out in front of the field as they head up into turn number 3 and 4 and down to the line for lap number 1. Richard in control. Last year's opening day winner Tucker Donoth there for second. Andrew Hennessy working him over as they go into turn number 1 and 2. Battle going on for spot number 4. Nick Webb, his first ever feature in a crate sprint car, looking really good right now, holding on to the 4th spot. 5th is a battle between George Sanford and Josh Verne Jr. Verne way upstairs on that outside lane. He'll pick up the spot as they go down into turn number 1 and 2. All this happening behind leader Bruno Richard as Josh Verne Jr. continues to try to find his way by George Sanford and does just that. Verne on the charge. In the meantime, Richard opening up quite a lead. It's almost 2 seconds right now over the 28 of Tucker Donoth, the 87 of Andrew Hennessy. Looked like he might have had something for the 28 of Donoth as they went down the back straightaway, but that gap has kind of opened up just a little bit here as they go into turn number 3 and 4. Back down to the line, it is still Bruno Richard in command down in front. Tucker Donoth trying to make it back-to-back opening day wins here at the Can-Am Speedway, but right now he's got a long way to go to get there. Behind them, Josh Verne Jr. in a battle with Nick Webb for position number 4, as Verne holding on to 5th, trying to get fourth away from Nick Webb, the veteran, as they go into turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the line this time by. Bird will get the spot as they go to turns 1 and 2. So the defending champion trying to find his way into the top 3 as they come down into turn number 3 and 4. The 72 of Richard in command, lap number 6. Well in command of it, former Dirt Car Pro Stock Track champion here at Can-Am. Also has himself one career win here in a great sprint that came here in 2022. Three motors into turn number 3 and 4 and down to the line this time by. Closing in on some lap cars is Chris Hulsizer. And the number 6 of Jon Liberty right there in front of him. We'll see how he navigates the traffic as he closes in on the back markers down the front straightaway. Tucker Donath, Andrew Hennessy, Josh Verne Jr, and Nick Webb. That is your top 5 drivers at this point. But Richard well out in front as they head up into turn number 3 and 4, back down to the stripe one more time. It is still the 72 of Richard out front. The man from Gatineau, Quebec, multiple feature wins. The 28 of Donath trying to reel in the race leader. He's down to about 4 car lengths as they go to turn number 3 and 4 with Andrew Hennessy and Josh Verne Jr. giving chase from spot number 3 and 4. 12 laps are complete, and Bruno Richard trying to find his way by the 71 of Rachel Zacharias. Rachel in her first ever sprint car race here at Can-Am as well. Richard continues to run that outside lane. Tucker Donath right there trying to find the way by Chris Hulsizer, and does just that. As they go to turn number 1 and 2, they'll get by Hulsizer. Now the 87 of Andrew Hennessy trying to do the same thing, and he'll do just that up off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Hulsizer gives way to the leaders. In the meantime, Bruno Richard has got some clear racetrack in front of him. He's got a little over a second right now, it's actually 2 seconds is the spread between him and Tucker Donath as they go to turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Huge lead right now for the 72 of Richard. 28 of Donath right there in position number 2. We got a battle for third shaping up between Andrew Hennessy and the 1B of Josh Verne Jr. as they go to turn number 1 and 2. Verne right there on the back doorstep. Again, this team went home and got a backup car as they had problems with their primary car in the heat race earlier tonight. So Verne, who lives in nearby Threesen, made the short trip home, got the backup car out, charged from the tail of the field, and is now up into position number 4. Good run right now, though, for Nick Webb in his first ever start in a sprint car, running in the top 5 tonight. In the meantime, though, Bruno Richard out in front, driving away from the field. Almost a 2-second advantage back to the 28 of Tucker Donath in position number 2. Then it's the 87 of Andrew Hennessy to 3rd. Verne giving chase from the 4 spot as we have got 17 down, 3 to go. We'll be coming up on lap number 18. We'll have 2 laps left to go. And can Bruno Richard hold on, or will the 28 of Tucker Donath come from behind and make it 2 consecutive opening day wins? Andrew Hennessy there for 3rd. We got a car around. Rachel Zacharias, problems in turn number 4. She comes to a stop, and this is going to change everything. Lap 18. 2 laps left to go here unofficially, and my goodness, Rachel Zacharias problems there in turn number 4, slows it to a stop. So we'll head trackside after this feature and talk to our winner And then we'll go with the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modified Series season opener. I wanted to say series, but we got close. We'll get there. Hey, last week I made it halfway to Lebanon Valley. I made it to Syracuse. I made it to the hotel. We'll try for Airborne June 2nd, right? May 22nd, that's right. I love this year's Dirt Car 358 series schedule. Can't wait. One of our announcer roundtable discussion questions is, what do you think about the Dirt Car 358 series this year? I says, I'm looking forward to cars on the racetrack, which is what we're all looking forward to. We'll get there. As we said, Airborne Speedway in Plattsburgh, May 22nd is the next stop on the Dirt Car 358 tour. Stay tuned. If everybody has heard, we did postpone the Fulton Speedway show for tomorrow night. We're working on a date for that, from what we understand. Can't wait for that announcement.
Is that what that is?
I think so. Well,
Looking forward to going to the high banks and seeing the White family, John and Laura and Larry and all their great family. Of course, looking forward to seeing our good friend Corey Reed. Right now, looking forward to seeing who's going to win this first Panther Frameworks Crate Sprint Car feature of the season. Bruno Richard has led every lap so far. Now Tucker Donath is right there with him. So is Andrew Hennessy and Josh Verne Jr. Nick Webb, they're all in the mix for this one. Green lights are back on and we're underway.
72.
What a jump by Andrew Hennessy, trying to get the second. Couldn't quite get there, though. As we head down the back straightaway, white flag will be displayed. Everybody in single file formation, and Bruno Richard trying to hold on and win it. Up off of turn number 3 and 4, the white flag is in the air for Bruno Richard. Final time up into turn number 1 and 2. Bruno Richard, the Pride of Gatineau, Quebec, leads the way. 3-car length advantage over Tucker Donath into turn number 3 and 4. And for the second time in his career, Bruno Richard is going to bring it home off of turn 4. He'll get the opener here at Can-Am. Tucker Donath, Andrew Hennessy, Josh Verne Jr., and Nick Webb, your top 5, and we're headed trackside.